The fight between the governor and Disney is filled with contradictions and omissions, and one big thing that neither side may want you to know. First, the governor said he's making Disney play by the same rules as other large theme parks.
And so now we're basically, Disney's going to be treated like SeaWorld is treated or like any of these others.
And then he called for new state inspections for Disney attractions, but not SeaWorld and any of these other large theme parks.
Buckle up, there's going to be more.
DeSantis claims Disney pulled a fast one by sneakily signing away the special district's power to Disney at the last minute before the state takeover.
They tried to pull a fast one on the way out the door. They've been caught on that.
Yet records show it was based on a comprehensive plan DeSantis' own administration reviewed and found to be in compliance with state law last summer. And then the Disney board issued a public notice in January and then passed and signed it in a public meeting in February. And DeSantis didn't find out about it until a month later. For context, it's not the first time something slipped by him. For example, he missed the audit his administration received about the state's online unemployment system, which flagged hundreds of problems with it a year before it crashed.
But it was not something that ever reached my desk.
And then weeks after it crashed, he still told people to keep using it because he was out of the loop.
I actually said go to the website because they told me that was the way to do it.
But DeSantis and his allies immediately caught Disney criticizing his restrictions on discussing sexual orientation in school and calling it the Don't Say Gay bill, which they claim is a lie on grounds there are circumstances in which someone could still legally say the word gay in school.
And so when you kick the hornet's nest, sometimes issues pop up, and this is one.
This would never have happened had Disney not chosen to lie to Floridians and try to import California values into Florida.
And that's what drove DeSantis and the legislature to take action against Disney.
We joined with the governor in saying it was Disney's decision to go from an apolitical, safe 25,000 acres and try to be involved in public policy. Therefore, we will put some authority around what you do. And I gladly joined the governor in doing that.
And it's what drove Disney to claim retaliation and punishment for expressing its beliefs, and for the governor to describe those beliefs on his terms, which also need context.
But understand, if you are out protesting this bill, you are by definition putting yourself in favor of injecting sexual instruction to 5, 6, and 7-year-old kids.
Yeah, the governor repeatedly claimed the bill he signed was about restricting sexual instruction for young kids only.
And so you actually look at the bill, and it says no sexual instruction in grades pre-K through 3.
But that's not what it states. It specifically bans discussion or instruction of sexual orientation and gender identity, not sexuality. In fact, former Republican Senator Jeff Brandes tried to amend it from sexual orientation to human sexuality so the bill wouldn't treat people differently, but that failed, and this moment may help explain why.
So basically what I heard you say, just to confirm, is that there seems to be a big uptick in the number of children who are coming out as gay or experimenting, and therefore we need to not discuss it in the younger grades. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's part of our concern for the well-being of our children.
And it says no sexual instruction in grades pre-K through 3.
And it also did not stop at grades pre-K through 3 because it included a clause that extended the restrictions to higher grades based on what's deemed age or developmentally appropriate. And with that clause, the state just extended the restrictions to the 12th grade. But while DeSantis and Disney agree that's what set off their fight, Disney also did something else that, again, neither side may want us to highlight. Disney had been bankrolling the governor and other state leaders' political campaigns and then cut off those donations. The governor and Republican lawmakers took no interest in dissolving Disney's special district when Disney was bankrolling them, and in fact gave it additional special treatment. And then after Disney cut off its flow of money while its competition Universal kept it flowing, guess what happened next?
These inspections will be required for amusement parks within special districts. And as you know, those parks are not necessarily within special districts.
Disney got new statewide inspections while Universal and other large theme parks got a pass, and lawmakers also moved legislation to replace the specialty license plate promoting Give Kids the World, which provides free vacations for critically ill kids, for a new plate promoting the Universal theme parks. While the governor's board plans new tax hikes for Disney, while the governor said some people are talking about building a state prison in the Disney zone, while the state continues to give Universal millions in tax credits by designating it as part of a blighted, poverty-stricken high crime zone.
I wouldn't say that there's poverty and blight. That's not a given question. So,
to clarify, designating it as a blighted high crime zone for tax purposes so that it can legally grant Universal millions in tax credits intended to fight poverty and blight.
I walked around at nighttime, not a problem. I feel safe with the kids.
Here, I don't know, I feel safe.
Only in Florida can people travel to a high crime zone to feel safe.
It's a really nice area here.
It's not a high crime zone. Blighted high crime zone?
No, of course not.
Which brings us right back to this fight filled with contradictions and omissions and a combination of money, power, and politics.